Hi, you guys. I wanted to come on here and share something with y'all about deliverance. I'm seeing a lot of this all over the internet. People casting out the enemy in people, and they don't even know them. You need to really get to know the person that is asking for deliverance, because if you're not ready to turn your life over completely to God, these beings will come back with 7 more powerful ones. When they start to manifest in your body, and they're getting into each and every one of us, coming in through the food and water, and I have all kinds of proof. Like I keep telling you all, your body is going to become a war zone. They will make you sick with ulcerative colitis. They love to mess with the central nervous system. You're going to start having migraines, headaches, unexplained headaches. They're going to mess with your liver, your pancreas, your gallbladder, your esophagus. I had every one of these diseases, and I was healed from them all. Diseases that no man could cure. The Lord healed me from 62 meds. I was told to call hospice, that I only had a couple of weeks to live. And when I called on Jesus, I seen spirit orbs come out of my body, and I captured it on video. If you're not ready to give your life fully over to Christ, when calling these beings out, you ministers, you deliverance ministers need to hear this. You all are going around on your lives and just casting them out and don't even know the people. They're just wanting somebody to get their devils out, and then they want to go back to their sinning. It don't work like that. You're helping them get some of these demons out of them, and they're going to come back with 7 more powerful ones. You better get to know that person and make sure that they fully understand this, and that you know what can happen if they go back to their sinning. Now, I'm telling you, the Lord healed me with his voice for me to tell you this for such a time as this. My body became a war zone for these beings through my sin and disobedience to God, self, and others. I mean, I was sick. I about died. And I know that the Lord was showing me in my body, my journey, to tell others of what I was going through. This is real. These beings are coming in through the food and water. This is how COVID come about. And there's going to be many plagues to come. Scriptures tell us all this. But if you're not ready to fully give your life back over to Christ and quit your sinning, these beings, I'm telling you, will come back. And they will come back with 7 more powerful ones, just like the Bible tells us. This is nothing to play with. This is a very serious matter. And the strongholds, like I keep telling you, the sins that you've been committing for a long time. Jesus, what he meant when he said this comes out only by prayer and fasting, he's talking about the sins that you've been committing for a long time, like smoking, drinking, sexual sin, drugs, watching porn, whatever you've been doing for a long time. And you know what sin and disobedience is. I don't have to tell you. Not keeping the laws, all the commandments. This stuff is real. This is why I show you all on my journey of these beings, that they're all around us. They sit and they listen to our every word. Deliverance is where you get all the garbage out of your mind. Pulling down strongholds, pulling down the imagination, getting all that garbage out that was put into your head from the time you were little to now. We have to get out all of that stinking thinking and fill in all those weak slots where we let the enemy slip into. It's all about your thinking and discipline. Discipline. We have to discipline ourselves and get rid of those haughty attitudes. And woe is me. I'm telling you, the Lord is trying to show you something. You ones that can feel it in your bodies. You know that something's in your body. These beings don't want to be known. They don't want you to know. But, I'm seeing so much of this, of these ministers just getting on their lives and spreading the gospel, but they're calling out demons and people that just come on their lives for the first time and don't even know these people. And then they go back out to their sinning and, and then they start crying, well, I got more in me somehow. I went to so-and-so, this prophet or this apostle. You better watch these prophets and apostles and all these people that put titles on their names. They're coming in through the food and water. They're getting into all of us, and I know it. I'm not just the only one. You Christians are getting that people call themselves Christians. I quit calling myself a Christian. I just call myself a Christ follower now. Jesus didn't teach religion. He didn't preach to people of religion. He taught sinners. And now I'm fully awake and I understand all this. Most pastors are asleep. I had to step away from a lot of the pastors, and they were targeting me being a seer. People are going to be jealous of your gifts and the name calling and stuff. I've had to block people. I'm not putting up with that. You don't, people going around saying, I had snake venom in me and stuff. Well, guess what? You do too. You do too, my friend, because they're getting into all of us, not just some, all of us. If you don't believe me, go examine your food and your water. Turn on your flash and start pleading the blood out loud. Watch them come out of your water. Run your bath water and keep pleading the blood. Turn on your flash with your video camera. See if they don't come out of your water too. They're getting into everything that is simple, made of water, alcohol, drugs, everything, like that is made of water. Anything that is simple, these beings cling to. They can't cling to anything that's clean. Only things that are simple. The alcohol, the drugs, most everything we use is made of water. What else? So if you people that are contacting me for deliverance, make sure that you're ready to lay your life down for the Lord and you're ready to stop your sinning. I'm living proof, and I know what works and what doesn't work, and I know that the Lord is using me to tell you. Deliverance is powerful. It is powerful, and I don't want the enemy killing my flesh off. When the Lord takes me, I want him to take me through natural causes or up in that rapture, whichever way I'm going to go. But I don't, when my mother died, she was a Christian. She was a Christian and she was keeping the laws and commandments. Through her deliverance, when she died in my arms, I seen many come out of her body, and I didn't fully understand what it was. I knew it was something evil because when she sat up and looked at me, her eyes stretched over black as coal. And it looked like her eyes looked like an alien's eyes, like they were using her for a puppeteer. They had been in her body from, it could have been a generational curse from birth or family curses in the bloodline of the DNA. I do know for certain they get in the DNA. What pathologists call living organisms, they are nothing but living, breathing demons. And the Lord had me to examine my sputum when I had COVID. The blood, I kept coughing up. He said, examine. He kept waking me up, and I was like, Lord, why am I doing this? Because I never thought to do stuff like that. He was fully awakening me, to this stuff. Sure enough, when I plead the blood over what I'd coughed up the blood, there were orbs forming in my bloodstream. And yes, this is something, you all. I mean, when he led me to that water and food, I was blown away. You can imagine how I felt when I found out that the marine kingdom spirits were in the water, not only in the ocean, the rivers, the lakes. They're in all the water. Like I tell you all, there's 4 kingdoms: spirits of earth, spirits of wind, spirits of fire, and spirits of water. Spirits of earth, fire, wind, wind, and water. And then the Antichrist spirits that have covered the earth. There's 5 kingdoms here that the Holy Spirit of God showed me. And I can see them shoot up out of the ground with my naked eye and just fall when I pray. If I'm out and I'm praying while I'm driving, I can just see them all around me. They can hear every word we say. I can see them from a distance fall as I pray. They can hear everything. But I wanted to come on here and share this with you all. And I started to number my videos, but I realized just a few minutes ago I numbered the last one first. I've got to go down and redo it and number the last video from my testimony when I first started out. I got to redo it. So, because a lot of people ask me which video is this and which video is that on. So when I number them, I'll redo it today. But you people that keep contacting me for deliverance, if you're not fully ready, there's no sense in seeking deliverance. If you're not ready to fully give your life over to God, there's no sense in it. And He sees your struggles. He hears your cries. The ones that are struggling with sin, it's going to take prayer and fasting. You're wondering why you can't be delivered. It's because you're not praying and fasting. And it may not take once or twice. Once you start fasting, you're going to have to keep it up for life. Fasting is powerful. This is how the Holy Spirit of God communicates with you. God's Spirit through the Holy Spirit. But I just wanted to come on here and share this with you all. I'm off of here. I've been up cleaning all night. I've got some things going on. But like I said, if you all need deliverance and you're serious, contact me, because I do know what works and what won't work. And I'm willing to help you out. There's a lot of people under possession contacting me. I've never seen nothing like it. It's going on all over the world, you all. Something mighty is going on in our earth, and I know it. I can see it. And I don't like being a seer, I tell you. But, I've thought about just closing down my channel. But then somebody would get a hold of me for deliverance. And it's like I can't leave people. I just can't leave them in that mode. I know what they're going through. I had nobody. Everybody ran from me. They were scared. And I had to step up and go to war, put on my full armor of God and go to war with these beings. God's trying hard to get our attention, you all. We're getting ready to be raptured out of here, and I know it. We could be raptured out at any time. Nothing else has to come to pass. No, I love you all. No, I'm praying. Like I said, if you need any deliverance or guidance in deliverance, contact me. You all have a blessed day. No, I'm praying for each and every one of you all. Each and every one of you all, I love you, and I'm off of here. Have a blessed day. Bye.